Hello everyone, I am Ayushi Jain, practicing company secretary and proprietor of Ayushi J and Associates. This is the updates, quick insights into the updates for July week 3 and week 4, virtual weekly updates. Let's start with the notification, that is postnatal publications by the various authorities. Ministry of Corporate Affairs. E-Form Pass 6, that is reconciliation of share capital audit report that are required to be filed on half-yearly basis by specified companies, are made available for filing with effect from 15 July 2020 via MCA public notice dated July 14, 2020. The next is the Reserve Bank of India. The Fair Practice Code for asset reconstruction companies has also been advised. In exercise of the powers conferred by Section 9 of Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Securities in Trust, Act 2002, RBI has advised asset reconstruction companies registered with the bank to adopt Fair Practice Code via RBI circular number dated July 16, 2020. Next is SEBI. Relaxation has been provided to the listed issuers who have issued NCDs, NCRPS, commercial papers on or after July 1, 2020, and further proposed to list such NCDs, NCRPS or CPS on or before July 31, 2020 to use financials that are available with them for December 31, 2019 and have waived the requirement temporarily to submit financials not older than 6 months on account of COVID-19 pandemic. Via SEBI circular dated July 15, 2020. The next is amendment to PIT regulations by SEBI with respect to trading window closure, form for continued disclosures, maintenance of structured digital database, and contravention to code of conduct. For detailed analysis, you can refer our website, blog section. The aim here is to increase accountability and simultaneously easing compliance. Next is reporting to be done to stock exchanges regarding any violations of PIT regulations related to code of conduct by the listed companies, intermediaries, and fiduciaries. The revised format has been prescribed by the stock exchange as attached with the circular as Annexure A in supersession of SEBI circular number 82 dated July 19, 2019. Further, the amount collected by the listed companies, intermediaries, and fiduciaries for such violations shall be credited to the board for credit to Investor Aid Protection and Education Fund through the online mode or by way of DD in favor of the board, whose details have been provided in the circular dated July 23, 2020. The next is BSE. BSE has mandated the filing of statement of deviation or variation in XBRL mode also by the companies, while they are continued to submit statement of deviation or variation in PDF mode along with the submission of financial results in PDF mode. Please note that the disclosures to stock exchange shall be made by listed entities on quarterly basis along with the declaration of financial results until such funds are fully utilized or the purpose for which these proceeds were raised has been achieved. By BSE notice dated July 21, 2020. One-time relaxation from strict enforcement of certain regulations of SEBI, issue of capital and disclosure requirements, Regulation 2018, pertaining to right issue is further extended and shall now be applicable for right issues opening up to December 31, 2020 on account of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is with respect to the BSE notice dated July 24, 2020. The next category is important orders. In this case, an application under newly inserted section 32A of the IBC has been filed by the company liquidator. This section 32A was inserted by the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Amendment Act 2020. In this application, it seeks permission to sell the assets of the corporate debtor which were attached by the Enforcement Directorate. In this order, the liquidator is permitted to sell the assets of the corporate debtor which were attached by the Enforcement Directorate subject to the right of the buyer to apply for detachment. It's in the matter of SBER Bank versus Varsanna Ispat Limited dated July 22, 2020. All the important links and other details are provided in the description box below. Thank you for your patient listening.